Look who's back! Comic Eric Johnston, a triumphant return to his hometown after regaling audiences at some of the world's most famous comedy stages. Back on our, well, actually, for the first time in our new studios.
I waited 2 years to see you. We have to sit
And we're
this
still
far apart. I put on my fanciest shirt. I'm flexing as I always do on this show. Gadoosh, gadoosh. Okay, anyways, we have an interview.
I'm so glad we called each other because I almost wore that shirt this morning.
I figured I'm 32 on Monday. I'm turning 32. I figure I might as well start dressing like a cougar. So here I am in the flesh.
But you're off the market now.
Oh, I'm off. I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
I am in love. We just got engaged on the last tour. Her name is Jana Lee Frederick, and I'll tell you about it. Has to be true love. It has to be
Why is
because
that?
she's a successful real estate agent here in Hamilton, and I'm a stand-up comedian. So it has to, there's the only thing that makes sense. And
Right.
if you've seen her, she must love me. I don't
And here she is now.
No, she's at home watching. She's recording the set.
Well, hi. Yeah, can't wait to meet her.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's pretty special.
I'm growing up.
Does it change your comedy though, or your
I
worldview?
have to start demanding more money,
Right.
Because I'm getting married actually just down the street at Earth to Table, the farm, and it's a beautiful venue, but
Right.
On a Canadian comedian salary, I better get a paper route at this point, or start collecting pop cans. So
I'll tell you, you showed a lot of hustle during the pandemic.
I did. I absolutely did, Bob. I did not stop. I refused to stop between Zoom comedy and backyard comedy, and then we opened on February 27th. February 28th, I started a 3-month tour across Canada from Halifax to Vancouver and back by car by myself.
I know, it was amazing. But it must have been tough doing Zoom comedy. I know there's a lot of comics that just couldn't even go there.
Yeah, well, what about as well as Zoom news interviews do?
Oh, yeah.
Not good.
No, but particularly in comedy and some of the corporate stuff you had to do.
I do. Honestly, I sold my soul for rock and roll in that pandemic, where I was doing Zoom comedy shows for these big corporations and stuff to literally nobody, doing an hour of material to a blank screen.
Yeah.
But then they'd hit me with that e-transfer, and I was like, well,
it's all good.
You know what? Things are good. I didn't even have to leave my mom's house. I finally, City of Hamilton, Lower Stony Creek. I've moved out of my mom's house. I've moved I've moved into my fiance's house, just another place I'm not paying rent. I just charm these women and I stay.
Right.
I put these shirts on.
It's the shirt, yeah. I mean, it's universal, really.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Charm is universal. You know.
So it's amazing, though, like the gigs that you have done, and we've watched your trajectory on Morning Live, because I remember that we're going back 10 years now, and you were doing Comedy in the Creek.
Comedy in the Creek at Lodos in Stony Creek. I used to run a show. It was a banquet hall on Tuesday nights, and now I'm headlining at the House of Blues. I just did.
Oh, just show it. We have video of that.
Yeah, a little clip.
Headlining the House of Blues in Chicago.
And when I walked up to that, in that video, I'm crying as I'm walking in there. I couldn't believe.
Now, were you going in there just to eat?
I was going in there to watch the guy who's on stage now. No, that's me, fresh haircut. Shout out to my barber, Irv. Yeah, you know what? In show business, everyone's running a race. No one really knows what place they're in. And to have a moment like that headlining at the House of Blues in Chicago, I went, wow, it's coming together here. I've come a long way from the banquet halls in Lower Stony Creek to headlining at the House of Blues.
Well, not just House of Blues, like other major venues, Comedy Store in
Comedy
LA.
Store with Russell Peters.
Yes.
I opened for Sebastian Maniscalco at the Burlington Performing Arts Center. One of my idols. Him and I both wear the same amount of cologne. And
I'm wafting now.
I'm wearing 7 types of cologne right now.
It goes with the cougar top.
My scent lasagna. It's like my tail everywhere I go.
How much time have we got left?
Enough time to promote
We've
the show.
got an hour left.
All right,
so we're going to plug
going.
your show, but I want to ask you too, because a lot of your tours are like running with the Bulls or no bull.
Yeah.
I mean, this is in honor of your late dad.
Yeah.
Bullwhip Danny Johnson.
Bullwhip Danny Johnson. My father was a Hamilton legendary wrestler as well. My grandfather was the Bull Johnson in the 60s and 70s. Yeah. Everything I do is Bull branding.
Right. Have you ever thought, because he was a legendary wrestler. Yeah. And with those guns. Have you ever thought of following in your father's footsteps?
I have, and there's a little project in the work right now where I actually may become a professional wrestler.
Really?
I will become Bullwhip. Because right now I'm just Eric. I'm just funny Eric.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm jacked and, handsome and boisterous. But I need to physically step into my dad's shoes.
Okay.
So it's going to happen. I don't know where and when, but it's going to happen.
Well, maybe you could launch it here by kicking the crap out of me.
Channel Zero. Let's do
Okay,
it.
we'll pitch it. We got to plug this show though,
Yes.
because your birthday's coming up, by the way.
I'm turning 32, and I'm having a celebration this Thursday at Levity Comedy Club, 120 King Street West. Get your tickets at levitycomedyclub.com. I have a packed lineup. Jason Allen, Justin Shaw, Brad Bryans. I'm going to be doing my full hour of stand-up comedy this Thursday. We're 70% sold out. There's like 30 tickets left.
We'll fill that with morning live viewers
right now.
All right, Eric, so good to see you. Visit often.
I love you,
Good to see you back on our
Yeah.
new couch.